I finished removing the bolts around the bell housing, ones that bolt the transmission onto the engine. One of them was already broken off, and I just happened to break another one right at the top. They got seized pretty bad. I've got it supported here. I'm not too sure how this is gonna work. I've got a jack at the end, then I've got the cart here in the middle, and it's a bit of an awkward operation because the transmission has to slide that way to the left or towards the back of the truck, so it can get out of the clutch and the input and the flywheel, and then it's got to come out this way to actually remove it from the truck. So it's a bit of an awkward operation. I don't know if we could. I don't know if I could remove the tanks, and I'd really have to remove the tanks to get access to this area here. Remove the hydraulic pump. I don't really feel like doing that. But anyways, I also have to remove the bolts that hold the end of the transmission. So this is bolt here, and then there's an L bracket that goes in there, and that's what holds the transmission. A little shock absorber here, anti-vibration pad, and I could try to remove it from here as well, but it's not only going to be very difficult. But this still does. If I just remove it from this bolt, then it's still going to grab, like this part still connected to the transmission. So I actually have to remove that there. Let's see, then I'll try to get a better angle. And I got that 3/4 inch drive ratchet, and I had to use this big pipe right here on the corner here to get access to that bolt and break it loose. This is what it looks like from inside the cab. So there's the bracket. I bet you that one, those ones have nuts in the back and you can't get access to them. It's a bit of an awkward operation. Two broken bolts there. I might have to hire a mobile welder because I don't have power enough to weld here. But I mean, if those bolts just stay there, it's fine, because they're pretty much acting as like studs. It's still supporting the weight of the transmission. It'll be fine, but it would be nice to remove them. Maybe I can remove them later with some heat and vice grips. But yeah, though, they're coming out, and probably I think, well, once those two bolts or nuts come off, it's actually the whole bolt is coming off. It's seized onto the nut. So once those two come off, I'll be able to remove the transmission.